this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up right after the previous episode. Our fabulous princess has gotten her makeover and she is looking very playful. Okay, maybe not her expression, but I will say in terms of appearance, she feels to me like the most fun princess we have had and really approachable. She reminds me a little bit, in terms of personality, of Cassandra. I feel like that's the closest comparison because Cassandra was just really kind-hearted. She was very nice and, you know, I feel as though she had less of the darker side that all of the other royals have had, but she was more dignified, not that approachable. And then Lilith, she was a bit eccentric. She had kind of a possession problem. And I feel like Princess Aphrodite is really the first one to be kind of like the people's princess. You know what I mean? Anyways, she doesn't look happy right now because she is feeling that craving for some blood. And we're gonna have to get her over at the Prey Garden, having her first drink pretty soon here, but she's chatting with her older cousin, Galaxia, and I've got to say, guys, I feel as though Aphrodite looks a lot like Galaxia. Do you guys see it as well? I feel like she and Galaxia could be sisters. Like, they look very similar. Their face looks very similar. But, yep, the princess is kind of irritated. Oh, my goodness. But, oh, okay. Well, she was complaining to Galaxia, and now Galaxia has decided to head off. And she's walking around, going to... What is she going to do? Does she want to complain to her mother? Oh, I don't know why Wisteria's sad. She's sad about someone over here. Now, I tried to get Rowan over. Unfortunately, the queen doesn't know her. I can't add her to a group, and I tried teleporting her, but then she keeps leaving. The youngsters, Princess Aphrodite and Ciri, can't invite her over for some reason. She just won't come. So, we have a bit of a problem. I'm going to have to arrange some time where I go and actually get the queen to meet Rowan again. Even though they grew up together, the queen's more or less forgotten about her. She's become a stranger. She's just a title now in some other, section of the territory that the queen doesn't really go over to. We need to get that fixed because I want to be able to invite Rowan to these events and parties. But it's kind of nice that we have Princess Aphrodite chatting with her mother, who's now about to leave. Nope? Okay. Well, they're chatting here in a group, and I think the queen's discussing the trip they're going to have for Princess Aphrodite to get a first drink. But the party's still going on, and I feel as though the queen probably wants Aphrodite to, spend some time with her brothers and some of the other ladies. We have Yuki over here as well. Frederick, the firstborn, is close by. Now, I was curious about who Princess Aphrodite's father was, and if you guys... She's in a party wear right now, by the way. Yeah, she's in a party wear, but if we look at her outfits, just a quick scan over here, you'll see that her theme is pretty much white, is what I went with. So white and silver, white and black, white with a bit of gold, some gray, but mainly white. I felt that was, for her, a very appropriate color. She's innocent, she has I don't know if I would say bright personality, but she has a very soft personality, I think. And I like that about her. Makes her different. And you know what? I feel like it's so interesting coming off of an evil queen that her daughter is not evil. Her daughter is not mean. She doesn't seem to have any really bad traits. She's a goofball. And I love that. It's so different. The fact that someone like Wisteria can, make a child like this, and the fact that growing up under the reign of an evil queen and a mean aunt and a bunch of, very scary people, like Isadora, even though she's not directly in the castle, I feel like it's interesting that the kids, none of the kids are terrible people. They're all, like, really nice, and I kind of love that. But okay, how much longer do we have? It's like about to be 8 a.m. We've had parties going on and off here with these guys. Oh, she's just miserable. She's not really wanting to chat with anyone. She's just biding her time at this point. And I feel like because of her personality, Princess Aphrodite is possibly one of the Sims that, like, I feel like her cousins, they can put up with things like parties and public appearances, um, because it's kind of just the life they're growing up in. But for Aphrodite, I feel like she won't hide it. If she's not feeling good, she won't hide it. Just because she's a princess, like, does that mean she has to pretend? She doesn't want to pretend, even if she is a princess and such. So that's kind of interesting. She was gonna go talk with one of, where is he? Oh, one of the boys. Where is he? This guy, the Ranarain boys, is gonna come and is he one of the Ranarain boys? I didn't invite them. No. This is Ronald. This is one of her many brothers. Now, did she have a set of twins? Let me see. Who's her, like, all of her brothers are actually her half brothers, but does she have like a full-blooded brother? I'm wondering. I want to know. I'm curious about. She does. Beckett. Okay, so Beckett is her twin, but he hasn't aged up just yet. He probably will in another episode or two. So that's kind of fine. Oh, this is cool though. They're actually having sentiments like with their brothers and oh, that's nice. That's nice. Even though she's really sad. She wanted to get a drink from Zora, but her birthday wish wasn't that. Her birthday wish was to actually get better because she was sick in the last episode. So that's kind of been completed, and I don't want to give her a drink just yet because we're going to take her to be taught how to do that at the Prey Garden, and the party's almost going to be over. It's kind of unfortunate she didn't get a chance to chat much with anyone. No, who keeps wanting to play video games? Guys, don't do that. Don't do that. She hasn't chatted with anyone either, which is kind of sad. I thought she might want to. I mean, some of the males have tried, but hasn't really worked out. And I know my game is being a little bit laggy, and I apologize for that. Honestly, every time I jump in at this point, it's like this. Who is he? He's one of the Salsa boys. He looks attractive. He looks like he's got Rana in blood. Almost. This is Bo. Who is Bo's father? Let's go check, because I'm curious. Cullen. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Ronald and Bo, they look like Rana boys. But they're not. They're not. Maybe it's the skin tone? They kind of have like their Rana skin tone. They'll make really cool breeding material in the future though. Love it. And since this one here has pink hair, that means their children, like if he has any daughters, the daughters will inherit pink hair. Which is kind of cool. I like it. I like it a lot. But okay, it's training day. Oh my goodness, the party's over. But we have a bunch of other things to get done. So we're going to take Princess Aphrodite to the Prey Garden with the Queen. A bunch of them are really thirsty at this point. They need potions. I'll get all of this sorted. So yeah, we'll go there. We need to get our drink, I feel. And then we actually have to jump over to our Coven Rose twins because I need to get one of them pregnant again. I think it's Sakura's turn now. She has to get pregnant. So we're jumping in a few places this episode. Okay, we're at the Prey Garden with our fiery princess and Queen Wisteria. Now, normally the party that comes here is a little bit bigger because we have the teen who aged up, we have their parent or their mentor slash guardian, like we did with Saphira and Sol, and then the queen. But because it's the princess, it's just going to be the princess and the queen that make the trip. Now, Princess Aphrodite definitely is different looking from the other vampires. She's got that devil's red skin. She's got the red eyes her mother does in a dark form. She's got this flaming orange hair, which is really cool. But I'm not entirely sure if she has any devil's blood in her line. I know that her great grandmother? I think her great grandmother, Queen Narcissa, was forcefully married to Lady Morgana Devilsaur. So there's that. But Morgana had sons, and I'm not entirely sure where her bloodline ended up. I don't think anyone's directly. No, I think Yuki is related. I think Yuki has Devilsaur blood, but the princess doesn't. But that's cool, that's fine, because like I said before, the dragons, they're bringing out some unique things in these Sims, and plus, you know, even if they don't have the Devilsaur blood from the mother's side, there might be some dormant kind of, some supernatural thing that these ladies might have inherited from their fathers. Half of which are mysterious because they weren't born in game; they were brought from other kingdoms. So that's kind of different. But we're gonna get. What is she doing here? She's just chatting. Her mother is gonna show her how things are done. Of course, she's gonna grab herself a drink. We'll go for this flower since she's right in front of us. So we'll compel for a drink. And once she has shown Princess Aphrodite how it's done, Aphrodite's gonna have her turn. And I don't know if this is a human or an elf. She looks a bit... She's an elf. This one's an elf. This one's an elf. Okay, here we go. Get a nice, delicious drink. Now, Queen Wisteria did have a potion earlier on in the night, but I think it was a faulty potion because then she got angry at Zora. She got angry at Lady Zora for giving her a faulty potion, so her thirst isn't all the way up. So there we go. She's gotten herself a drink. She's got these power points, and I think we're still waiting for me to get that perfect sun resistance. I really want to work on that for her. So, okay, nice. And where are you? Honey, she wasn't even watching. Maybe she feels pressured. You know what? This totally seems like Aphrodite. None of the other teens talked to the flowers because, you know, they have to drink from the flowers. They don't see the flowers as people. They're just a source of blood. But Princess Aphrodite, she's not like that. Like I said, she's approachable. She's going down to where they live to chat with them and see if their living conditions are up to standard before she decides to take a drink. Ay, ay, ay. Well, honey, you're blocking our view. We're trying to see our beautiful princess go ahead and take a first drink, and you're blocking our view. Seriously. Look at her. Look at her demonic self. Okay, well, she's definitely a contradiction. She's got the Devilsaur skin. Definitely not the Devilsaur heart. She is just so sweet. Through and through. But okay, she's done with this, which is nice to see. See, look, the queen came down to check. See, the queen's checking to see if her daughter went ahead and did what needed to be done. And I think she's happy. She's impressed with this. And that's good. Okay, now they're chatting with each other. Aww. Yeah, Wisteria's asking a question like, did you find that okay? Was the process easy to follow through with? And they're celebrating now because the princess has had a first drink. Okay, well that's great. Now we're gonna take off, jump to the Glenbrook Embassy because we have to get, actually no, we're not gonna be at the embassy. We're gonna go over to Oasis Springs with Sakura so that we can get her pregnant with a new male that will have been brought in to Wisteria's spellcasters. And then we're probably going to head back to, if we have time, we're going to head back to the castle so that we can get started on Princess Aphrodite's training, which she has some power points I kind of want to assign. But yeah, she has to get her training underway because as soon as she actually needs to get all 3 of these, and then she has to get the strength thing here. Yeah, she has to get that. And then she has to defeat Lady Soul in battle before she can challenge her mother. So essentially that's what we're waiting for. And that's what we're going to be working towards for the rest of this generation, like this season. we're going to be working on Princess Aphrodite. So, okay, I'll get a move on. Okay, we have Sakura, and we are at the little place here in Oasis Springs where the Queen's spellcasters reside, and I'm just realizing this is going to be slightly awkward because Sakura has already had a baby with Ezekiel Aquino over here, but we're not here for him this time. We're actually pairing her up with this guy, Nox Regalia, who was made by Bluebird4502, so thank you so much for that. Definitely looks different from the two males we've had recently, so I kind of like it. He's got blonde hair, he's got this really pale skin and white eyes, and then he's got sharp ears, but they kind of go backwards like that. I think it looks cool. Let's take a bit of a closer look at his face though. Look at him. Doesn't he look awesome? He looks really cool. And then we have, obviously, the Shadow Lair behind. And then we have the awesome, awesome arena. Tournament arena. Love it. But okay, we need to get her doing a friendly introduction with him. And then we want to... Okay, stop talking to this dude. Go... Can we tell him to be just friends? I don't want to give him the cold shoulder. Can we just ask him to be friends? Ask to just be friends. There we go. I'm glad that's a friendly interaction. I think the Sims 3 gets mean. Okay. There we go. We're gonna just tell him we're just friends because I'm here to flirt with someone else. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now we're gonna go hunt down that other guy and get them going. Why do they always have to go over to the press over here? The printing press? Come on, dudes. Come on. You should be entertaining the ladies that visit this household, you know? Now, Sakura and her sister Sapphire, they have about 9 days, I think. Give or take. Give or take. They're gonna catch up. Whenever they get pregnant, the ages freeze, but they should catch up with each other. So they don't have, I guess, then 13 days maybe. Yeah, well, they've got some time. I think they'll be able to maybe have a baby, like a baby girl, before it's too late. At least that's what I'm hoping. They have time though. And we'll keep this up behind the scenes like we've been doing, jumping in to get them pregnant and then leaving them be to see if they have a girl. And I will be trying to, let's see. I like to record these bits when I have one of the twins trying to get pregnant, because these spellcasters, a lot of them are your submissions, and I feel like people might find it fun to know, you know, if one of their males was paired up with the Coven Rose twins. So that's kind of why I like recording these bits. And then I don't give too much attention if a son is born, but if a little girl is born, then we'll definitely keep up to date with that as well. But, okay, now hopefully they should get some privacy. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, here we are, here we are. And let's get started with him. We're gonna no, where is he going? Dude, why, jeez. Sit here together. This is the only tough thing, is when you're trying to hunt them and they keep going all over the place. Come on, dude, sit here, chat with us, so that you can get some baby making happening. Okay, we'll brighten his day a little bit. That's a good way to go. Brighten his day. But I will say, the twins are so much easier to work with than Lady Zora. At least they make progress, you know? And it doesn't even take me a whole episode to do it. Duel for ingredients. No, we don't want to do that. Pleasant conversation. Excellent. We're going to hop over to the romantic tab. Get that started. So let's just start complimenting his appearance and flooding it up. See, look at how quickly they get things done for me. They make it so easy. Even if I have to work a little bit hard, it's okay because I get a result at the end. Unlike poor Lady Zora, it was the one and only time she ever tried to go ahead and have a baby, and it just did not work out. Definitely wasn't the thing for her. But that's okay. That's okay. Look at this! Hasn't even taken that long, and she's already up to her first kiss. But then again, she's a practiced soul as well. Our dear Sakura here, she's a practiced soul indeed. And here she goes. I would say this is cute, but really, it's just a means to an end. Okay, things are getting steamy. And now we just, oh, apparently it's not steamy enough. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll work him into it. We'll work him into it. Come on. There we go, there we go. We just need, I think, the romance to be up a little bit higher. Nope, still not. Okay. Let's see, flow them a little bit more. Don't go and get some food. Is she hungry? Apparently she's hungry. But the reason why I'm trying so hard with the Coven Rose twins is because she's got that ancient bloodline, and I would like that passed on because it's going to be really helpful, especially if we have a young spellcaster join the Coven at some point, because it reduces the chance of overloading by 50% and they gain experience faster. And if we plop down, if we get a brand new spellcaster and alchemist from another kingdom or something, aka the gallery, then they won't have this particular perk. So where possible, I would like to maintain that. I think when you just have the first spellcasters, they have a weak bloodline. Okay, now we can do it. Hold on a second. Now we can go for it. Let's try for a baby with Nox. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Don't you... Was that embarrassing? Oh, crap. You know why? Because this stupid guy is coming to... Seriously, dude, stop it. Stop it. That redhead is coming to screw things up, and that's just making it embarrassing for them. It's private. They obviously don't want to get into this boohoo talk with that random dude there. Let's try and work him into it a little bit more. No, don't sleep. Oh, sorry, I keep clicking on that. Huh. Okay, well, we need to get them back in the mood. Jeez. Sometimes, these guys, they just don't get the message, you know, that we want some privacy. Okay, we're going to try again this time around, and hopefully nobody walks in on their conversation. Come on, try for a baby with Nox. No, 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 no. Nox, where you going? Where you going, dude? I was just complimenting you. Well, I was complimenting Sakura on how easy she's making this whole thing. There we go. See? It only took some privacy to get a move on with things. And also, I'm just noticing they have the same color scheme for their clothes. Did not realize that. It was not intentional, but that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Okay, well, we'll leave these guys be. I'm wondering, when's the next... I don't think we have like a... Yeah, the tournament is a while away. But we have training day, we have the mentorship. We don't have any big holidays or celebrations coming up. We have the Blood Bowl. That's a while away though. Huh. That's interesting. That's kind of interesting. So the Blood Bowl's a while away. We don't have to worry about much till that point in time. And we're just waiting for these guys, probably focusing on the princess more, but also, don't forget, we have that whole thing going on with the demonic vampires in the army that Zelda is slowly but surely converting. She's only converted once so far. She's only done Antonio. She hasn't gotten around to the others yet, but something's going to go down. Something's going to happen with that. So we're not just going to leave it Antonio. There's more that the queen wants, obviously. And we're going to have to see how far she gets. Okay. Let's go down. Let's take a test. Let's see. Do we have some good news? Please tell me you have the good news. Please? Okay, but I'm very excited to get training started for the princess. Very, very excited. Love it when we get up to this part. I feel as though, I think it's taken us longer this generation because we had the princess very late. Normally I feel as though normally we have the training started a lot sooner. Like we get to this segment of the season a lot sooner because our princess, it like doesn't take that long for our princesses to be born. Come on. And even Rowan skipped a turn this time around, so we started having princesses a lot earlier. As in the queen started breeding a lot earlier. Oh no. Oh great. Now we have to oh, okay, do we have magic? No, we can infernate the toilet. We can't repair it. That kind of sucks. Oh goodness. She has to repair it now. Oh, can we rush through this? She has to repair this. They don't even have a secondary toilet here. They literally have one toilet, and I don't want to leave because if she's not, we have to get her back on the drawing board with Nox over here. My goodness. And she's about to pee herself. Go test. Come on, go test. These guys are blocking of you. Sometimes, not sometimes. Oh, okay, she doesn't give a crap anymore. She's like, I don't care that you guys are here. She slept with both of them. She's just going to take the test right there and then. Okay, she has good news for us. Excellent. We don't have to stick around. We can get moving. That is awesome. So, yep, she's just letting him know over there. And I guess we'll get going. We're going to pick up with the, actually, no, I don't think we have time left. I was going to get started on Princess Aphrodite's training, but I don't think we have time left this episode. We'll have to carry on next time. So, okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.